E tu, sabes reciclar?
Azul.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new live stream. Wait. Welcome to a new live stream. In today's live stream, I'll be making the main system. Wait. Welcome to a new live stream. Okay. It's good. Let me close this. So, in the previous live stream, I've made this system for generating random resources, and I've added two of them, so two resources, which are pretty much just palm trees and rocks. And then you'll need to gather some resources, like stone from the rocks and like tree branches or wood planks from the trees. So then you can build some items that you're going to make as craft. So you're going to craft traps, and then those traps you'll like plant them. You'll plant the traps, so then you can use them to stop the zombies from coming from invading the island. I don't know if that's clear, but we gotta define. First, we need to model like some. We need to model some of the game models that we're going to use, such as zombies, and also like some other stuff, like more resources, because this isn't really good right now. It only has like different sized rocks and trees, and with different rotations. But I think that we can make some more resources that then we can gather. Okay. First, I'm going to define here a state. Actually, no, it's not a state. I have this well organized here in all of the folders, and I want to create in blueprints. I want to create a blueprint class and it'll be an actor. So it should be a camera, like wait. So let me think a bit. So we're making a camera that we want to change to. Okay, okay, I have an idea. This will only be the camera, playable camera, let's call it. Actually, it's just a camera. Yes, camera. Let's open the blueprint, and of course we're gonna add a camera here. So then we can place it on the map. Here, let's place this actor here. And let's rotate it based on the view that we're getting there. Okay. Something like, I think Okay, we're gonna see after how it looks. For now, this camera will stay here, and now let's do something. Let's come here. So let's delete all of these, and we're gonna have to create a method in let me think a bit. So it could be a global function, but it isn't really a function. Okay, let's just, yeah, it'll be a method inside the DP first person character, or person character, yeah, DP first person character. So let's create here a custom event. This custom event will be called go to first person camera. Go to default camera. Actually, set view to default camera. And then we're gonna have a custom event also. This will be set view to custom camera. And then in here we can target view with blend, set view target with blend, and then new view target. Okay, to default camera we're gonna get this first person camera, and actually it's not, because this is an actor, so let's just get self, a reference to self, and then just connect it here. And I think it should be good if I make a random, I can make here a random float in range, and it'll have a delay, so we can it doesn't snap, it just like goes from one camera to another in this range of time. So let's actually set this value to between 3 and 5 or something like that. Okay, it should be good like this, or maybe 5 seconds is too much, so let's set it to between 2 and wait, actually let's set it just like this. Let me comment this, so goes back to first person camera, and then let's comment this like purple, or I don't know, set view to custom camera. So in this custom camera we'll need here an input, and this input will be the actor. So whenever we're calling it from another actor, wait, player controller target, so get player controller, I forgot here, and let's actually set these here. Okay, should be good like this. Then this should be an actor object reference, because we're referencing an object that is created from a class. Set view to custom camera. So now we're going to set view target to blend. It's basically the same. The only difference is that this actor will connect a new view target, and this actor should have a camera inside of it, so it works because we have this camera here, and it'll basically be the same, so we need to get the player controller, and then we can connect this here. Let's actually move this down, and then we can comment this sets camera to another actor. Okay, then let's like blue, something like this, something. Yeah, okay, then we move it up a bit. Let's make the same size as the other one. It looks good. So now whenever a round starts, we should call that method, and then we should start playing here. So like we should have a barrier there, so then we can like, yeah, we'll make a barricade. Okay, I was just imagining what I could make, and I think I'm gonna move to Blender right now because I want to create like a barricade here, and then you'll have a house right there, and then I can move this a bit to the left. Okay, so then need to check something. So if we're here, we have plenty of space to... Okay, so let's go to Blender and let's model some things here. The first thing I'm going to model is the barricade, I think. So we delete this cube because it has... I don't think it has anything, it's just a thing we do in Blender. So I want like low poly models, not that low but not high, so like mid poly models. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is go to the scale this. Yeah, let's scale this, and we have a wood. I'm going to use the starter content here in Unreal Engine, which I have a wood material. Yes, these should fit, I think. I don't know, but okay. So let's go to Blender here and let's scale on the x-axis. So let's put it as .2. Actually, the barricade should be a bit more structured. So let's go tab, go onto the edit mode, and let me think about something. Okay, so I think first let's scale these like 4 and 4. Yeah, 4 and 4, and then let's do something. So let's go to modifiers and apply a deform a generate modifier, which will be the subdivision modifier, subdivision surface. Wait, let's cancel this. Let's go to the edit mode and let's divide this a bit. So loop cut, and then let's make like only some of something like 6 or 8, maybe like 4. Okay, 4, and then 4 here. So you have a nice geometry here to work with. So now because we want to make a barricade, I'm trying to see what I want to make. So I have an idea here. If we go to the X-ray and select all of these, and then select these ones also. Trying to see something. Okay, I think it should be 5. Yeah, so let's actually Control Z, and then when we loop cut this, okay, wait. When we loop cut this, let's make 5 instead of 4. So 1, 2, 3, yeah. So then we can pretty much just like go to here, and then we can select this one. Then let's scale it on the x-axis, something like this, just so we have a different geometry here. Nice. Then let's make here more geometry. So this is a barricade, so let's go to the X-ray again, and let's move down a bit this. Okay. Then let's move G and Z, just so we make something like this. It should be good like this, I think. Okay, so now I'll go to the generate now the subdivision modifier. Let's make it like 2. Okay, I think 2 should be enough. Let's apply this, go to the edit mode, actually let's go to the sculpt mode, and let's mirror it on the x-axis. Okay, actually in the y-axis. Okay, and then we want to draw a bit here. Something like this. Now we could grab this, let's F and scale it a bit. Okay, let's go here. X also. Then let's go here to the uh, clay strips. Then let's draw sharp. Just so I make a nice
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and background play. Try 1 month free of charge. I think this barricade should be good. Okay. So now let's go to the object mode and let's shade smooth this.
Let's go to File, export it to FBX, and set this as barricade. Okay, then custom properties, other mesh. Yes, then visible object, selected objects, export FBX. Let's go here, let's go to model, Blender models, I think. Yes, then let's create a new folder, call it barricade. Then add it here. I don't know, where is it? How did I call it? So barricade, barricade here. Okay, let's import. Now let's add here a wood material. I need to decide which wood I'm going to use. This one's cool, but I think I've used it in some other project. I could also use it, but wait, I'm gonna use this because it's on the beach. And let's create here a material inside textures, materials, send. New folder, let's create a wood material. And let's create here a material, call it wood, barricade wood. Actually, wood barricade. Then let's go here, let's add the image texture, texture sample. Okay, then this texture sample. Actually, let's search for wood. Fine, so this one, then let's add here the texture coordinate node, connect it to UV so then we can control this, and then set this to like 5, and then let's get here the metallic, actually roughness like .8, then anisotropy, the extent of the specular highlight stretch along the tangent. What? Okay, I don't know about this, so let's go to specular. Wait, let's test this material first. Let's apply this barricade. Let's go here and let's go to wood barricade. Okay.
With the YouTube Music app, you can start a radio station with up to 30
Okay.
artists.
It feels nice, I think.
Go ahead, DJ Thumb. Try 1 month free of charge.
We are not alone.
let's just pretty much add these wood barricade.
They believe we are blissfully unaware. But this activity by non-human extraterrestrial technology is capturing the attention of humans.
Let's rename these. Let's add here the barricade. And then I can just add these here, and I'm actually going to just move this up a bit, like this. I think this is too much. It actually let's just stay with this. Then we gotta duplicate this until this part is a bit tedious, but let's go. Then let's rotate these like 50 degrees or something. Then we can just copy a bunch of these and just Control C, Control V and rotate them here.
YouTube Premium é YouTube sem anúncios e reprodução em segundo plano. Experimente um mês sem custos.
Okay. It gives the sensation, it gives the feeling that you're trying to like protect your island, you know? You have a barricade here. The only thing we need is like a tent or like a house or something like that. Okay. I was imagining like you would have like a ladder here. Yeah, you would have a ladder and then some building here, and then you could see from here. But I don't think we need all of that. Let's just select all of these. Then you can just... Now let's Control C, Control V, paste it here. Then let's like Control C here, and oh, okay, wait, Control C, rotate this. Because this is low poly count, there's not much of a difference with all of these actors in here. So now let's copy these and then like do something like this. Wait, actually need to rotate this more. Nice. So we have the barricade. It doesn't matter of these because this is a low poly game. It's like yeah, it feels great like this, so I think I will just keep it as it is right now. And let's save this. Okay. I think we need to spawn a little bit more trees and rocks because they're the main aspect of the game. But then we can change that, it's only a parameter. And also so we have the barricade now. And and what? So now the thing I want to make is, oh wait, did this, so we don't gotta save this, and now we have to model the zombies. We have the barricade, we have the trees, rocks, we have the sounds for the trees and the rocks whenever we try to chop them or try to gather their resources. Okay. Nice. I'm going to let that line trace keep. I'm going to keep it from now, but later I'll change that. So let's model the zombie model. Or maybe we could set, yeah, let's set the things. Let's see how some people do it. Let's check how to make Plants versus Zombies in Unreal Engine. I think I've watched this video.
Making Plants vs Zombies, but in 3D. Plants vs Zombies 1 is a masterpiece, which is why I'm going to reimagine the game in 3D using the world's most advanced game engine, Unreal Engine 5. Plus, I'm going to make it downloadable for you guys to play. I'm going to base this remake off of Stage 1, which means I'm going to make the Stage 1 plants, these zombies, the environment, and honestly a million other things. But by far the most important thing is figuring out what 3D art style we should use. Luckily, I recently remade the original Metroid in this voxel art style, and it turned out great, so why not use it again? Let's start by modeling the Stage 1 plants. How hard could it be, right? You just gotta place a little block here, another little guy there, and oh look, I already made a piece of grass. This is gonna be a piece of cake. Huh. Well, that took a while. But at least the models are looking good. And I know, for 10 days of work, you'd expect the plants to have faces, but I tried, and honestly, they look kinda goofy. So I took this opportunity to add the faces in Blender where I can make finer changes. Now look at this guy. The plants are halfway done, we still need to make them shoot and whatnot, but before I do that, let's make a regular zombie. I just made 8 plants in no time, so how hard could it be to make a single zombie? Oh my god, what have I done? You know what? Sometimes it's better to just delete things and start over. Okay, that's better. If you're wondering why the arms and head are disattached, it's because, just like in the original, I want the arms and head to pop off when they take damage. Also, I noticed that the zombies have multiple walk animations. So to keep that variety, I made a few different walk animations, plus an eat and a death animation. And the reason why the zombies are facing to the side is so that they look better from this view, which is the gameplay view. I also went ahead and coded the zombie dismemberment tech, and to test it out, I quickly programmed the pea shooter to shoot, and now, hopefully, it works? Huh. Okay, I fixed the problem, and I also added some VFX and sound effects, and some more plants and zombies. This is already so cool to see, but there's a lot more to make. So let's get rid of these guys and make a block out inspired by stage 1. We're going to use this as a guide for building out the environment. So from the gameplay view, this will be the house, the lawn, the background, and across the road, a graveyard for the zombies. Alright, time to build up the lawn. First thing I did was make the model. In this case, it's just a rectangle. Then I made a grass texture, added the rows and columns, and the grass. To tie it all together, I added wind, clouds, and these tiny little flowers just like in the original. So in Plants for Zombies 1, there are 10
after the restoration.
Okay, so
Very fast. Yeah.
In this game, your heroes will die. A lot. With every defeat, a new hero takes on.
I split the lawn into separate lanes so that they can roll out individually. Then I finished the area around the lawn by adding the fence, the sidewalk, and painting in some more grass. Now that the lawn is done, I really want to finish coating the plants. Right now, they just sit there while the zombies get a free meal. First up is the sunflower. It produces sun for us to collect to spend on plants. So, to make the sun that it drops, I started with a sphere, added a glow, a trail, and some physics to make it bounce. Then I gave the sunflower this sun spawn animation, and altogether it looks like this. Also, because of the larger lawn, you end up with a lot more sunflowers and way too much sun to click on one by one like in the original. So I did our fingers a favor and made sun auto-collect near the cursor. I also just went ahead and made the UI. Next up is the cherry bomb. This one explodes, turning zombies into ash. I made the explosion VFX first. Then, to incorporate the ash element, I tinted the zombies dark gray when hit by a cherry bomb. I also played around with the zombie physics so that when they die to a cherry bomb, it feels more impactful. This is 1,000 zombies, and this is a single cherry bomb. The chomper eats zombies that are close, then chews for a while before eating again. I started by making the attack and chewing animations. Then I made it detect zombies 2 tiles in front, chomp if the zombie's in range, and chew for any time I set before.
okay, let's make the round system now. So I want to make a counter first, and it'll be a widget. So let's create here a widget reports widget, and let's call it user widget. Let's call it counter. And this counter let me think a bit. Okay, this counter horizontal box size X 400 200. This is too much. And then this will be 100, so it'll be if you put this right in the middle, then this will be minus 50. Wait, actually, okay, minus 100. And then position Y, it should be something like 100, and I think it is right where I want. So now I'm going to add here a text, and this text will be here in fill. We'll then change the font, but for now let's use this. Let's put this as 40 or like 30, and then let's set this right in the middle. maybe we can have an outline size of 1, because now I want to add here event tick, and also I want to have a UI click sound. I don't know if I have one here. Okay, this is good. Let's use this. Let's go to audio, SFX. Actually, let's go to UI, add a new folder, and import it here. This one, which is the clock. Oh, we have a clock here. Wait, let me just hear the clock. Let's add both. Okay. Nice, and now let's eventic. On eventic, we should have here a variable, and this variable should be the time, and this time should be it should be an integer, and in BP first person game mode we have to create here init widgets, so we have to create here a create widget, and let's construct the timer, the counter. It shouldn't be counter, it should be timer. Timer again, just so it updates. And now let's promote this to variable and set it as timer. Actually, let's set it as widget timer. Okay. Nice. Let's close this, and when we create this, actually it's not when we create this. An eventic, we should have another variable which should be the should count. B should count. B is active. And then let's just set this as a boolean, and now if is active, then we want to reduce the things here. So time, get time, and it'll be the decrement int, and so we're gonna set this set time as this one. Reduces, no, counts time downwards. And now if we go here, if we go to boom, 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 boom. Let's go to function. Actually, let's go here and let's bind this to a bind, and now let's format text, and this will be the minutes. So like we have to make this a bind. This will be minutes, and then we have the seconds here. Minutes and seconds, and now we want to plug this in, and then do you think I should start making some Unreal Engine tutorials. It should be good, like small tutorials, like 1 minute, or no, not 1 minute, like 5-minute tutorials or something like that, or 10 minutes, I don't know. I don't have like I don't have that much experience. I'm not a pro, but I can give some clues in what you should be doing when you're starting Unreal Engine, or if you're like if you have like 1 year experience, because I have like 3 years and a half or like 4 years of Unreal experience, and I think I'm getting like so much better with my informatics, so like computer science degree in college, university. So let's go. So let's get the time here. Minutes. So that's not what I want. So if we divide this time, which is in seconds, this time is in seconds, so if we divide it
YouTube Premium é YouTube sem anúncios e YouTube Music Premium. Experimente um mês sem custos.
We fell out of love.
by 60. Put it here. So you hit 10 minutes. If we have like 100, it would divide by 60. So it would give 1.6666, which would round to 2. And we don't want that. We want to round this number. So to float, but still floor. Okay. And the floor will connect here. C++ is so similar to Java. It's crazy. So now we'll get here the integer modulo 60, and now we'll plug this here. And I think it should be good, but I don't know if if this is actually, wait. So now we'll get text. So let's rename these to set text. Actually, means sex. Oh my god. Okay. Minutes and seconds. And then let's go here, and at first, because I want to test this, I wanna I wanna open this and then event begin play. And on event begin play, I want to cast to BP first person game mode, and let's get the game mode. So get game mode. Then I wanna get the widget. So get widget and get timer. And then this widget timer, I wanna set time to oh wait, I also need to do something. Here, I have to add a branch. Let's add a branch here. If this is true, and if time is greater than 0, then you connect this here.
A man who on every occasion has given the best that he has.
So let's check it. So is active, yes. Then time, if time is greater than 0, it will decrease the time. Nice. So minutes and seconds is pretty much just display, and then let's on here on first person map, let's set time to like 2 minutes and something, 2 minutes and 10 seconds, so like this, which is 2 times 60 plus 10, and then so like event begin play, BP first person game mode, get game mode, widget timer, set time, and then add to viewport. And we also need to set is active set to true. I'm not going to wait. Oh, what? Okay, I forgot about one thing. I forgot about event tick is like every frame, so delay delta time. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 159, 158. Okay, as you can see, it is a good timer using the modulo there. I think I'm going to leave it as it is right now. So like let me just wait for the timer. So this is going to gather resources. Okay, we see that it works, so now I only need one thing, which is set time, and then we also want to play sound 2D, and that sound will be the clock time audio UI. This one should be good, and now we also want to what? I forgot what I was going to do, but let's see. Okay, nice. Now let's set the timer to like 20 seconds. Okay, nice. We want to make an event when the time finishes, so when the timer finishes, and that'll be here when this is false. So when this is false, we want to create an event. Create an event. Wait. And let's call it timer done. No, actually, finish timer. Timer ended. And we want to call timer ended. Okay. And we also want to destroy, remove from parent self. So yeah, that's the timer. So now if I'm like in this class, and if I'm like if I'm call timer ended, listener wait, I forgot how to make events in I forgot how to make events in Unreal Engine. Wait. This is not really event dispatcher. Bind event to an event dispatcher.
Espera lá, então é sempre a abrir, é mais um a vir, é outra rodada, é a malta toda animada, é esta festa aqui montada e álcool nada? Nada mal! Summersby 00 pera.
Quando a dor de cabeça ou enxaqueca atacam, experimenta o novo Voltamig com tripla ação para o alívio rápido da dor.
So in this video, we're going to talk about event dispatchers, what they are, how to use them, and most importantly, when and why you would use them. So, put simply, event dispatchers are just one of the forms of blueprint communication in Unreal Engine, much like interfaces or casting, but they work a little bit differently. There are some huge advantages to using event dispatchers, and you've probably actually used them without even realizing it, which we'll talk about a little bit later in this video. But without further ado, I'm going to stop talking and I'm just going to get right into an example. For the first example, what I've done is I've gone into the first person character and I've just added a little bit of simple code here. So when we press the left mouse button. We're going to spawn in the first person projectile class that comes with this template. If you want to pause and copy this, all this is doing is spawning it at the location of the camera, as well as the rotation of the camera, a little bit in front of the camera so that there's no collision issues. Some downsides to doing that. Namely, the projectile is then always going to need a valid reference to the first person character to work properly. Inside the first person projectile, to worry about right now is call, and this just calls that event dispatcher, much like a function or an event. And in this case, we're going to call it if we are in fact hitting a physics object. So right before the destroy actor, I'm going to plug this in, and if you hit play, of course nothing's going to happen because we haven't actually bound to this event dispatcher yet. So what does that mean? Well, if we go back into the first person character, when we spawn this projectile in, we're actually getting an object reference to the projectile we spawned out right here. So what we can do is we can drag off of this and we can do bind to on projectile hit. And we get this node here, and we get this weird looking delegate pin here. And you may have noticed that when you create custom events, so let's do that now. And let's just call this projectile hit. These also have one of those pins, but on the right side. And this is the output delegate. And that's what you use to bind an event to an event dispatcher. So all I have to do is plug this in right here. And
okay. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. What was the name of the event? It was timer finished. Timer ended. So we want to bind this event to timer ended whenever timer object reference. Okay. Whenever what? So what do we want to do with this? Yeah, the Steam game instance, and we want to change the camera. Because we want to change the camera, let's do something. So on begin play, let's add here a sequence, and on this sequence let's bind this event, and on then we bind this to this. We had here a custom event, and this custom event will be the change it, interpolate between games, between game modes. No, this feels wrong. Interpolate game type, and then here we should cast to game mode to BP first person game mode, convert to pure cast, get game mode, and then on here we should this will all be success because we're in this map, first person map. SBP first person game mode, that should be get widget timer. This will be the timer, and yes, that's it. And now we should make here something which is interpolate game type. It is a flip-flop, which is pretty much flip-flop alternates between A and B output starting with A, and this is, wait, is there any other type of flip-flop? Is there a JK flip-flop? Okay, no, there's only, wait, I need to check something. A and D, which is I wanna check if there's a JK flip-flop Unreal Engine. Okay, so there's only one flip-flop in one type of flip-flop in Unreal Engine. I knew that, but I was trying to see if there was like a hidden. There's probably a add-on for it, but okay. So we interpolate between the game types, which is pretty much just changing the player camera from one to another. So interact grab and grab item. Set view to default camera, but we start grabbing resources. Set view to custom camera. Set view to custom camera. Set view to custom camera. Set view to default camera, and then set view to custom camera, and the actor, this actor will be, we're gonna get actor of class and this will be the camera. Actually, we should make something which is custom event. It should be a custom event here. Find camera with tag. Actually, find actor with tag, and now the tag will be passed as an input, and this will be the tag, and it'll be a string, and then we are getting this should be a function because it has a return value, and the return value will be an actor. So let's create here a function, and that function will be called get actor with tag, and this will have an input, as we said before. Tag get all actors of class with tag. Wait, there's actually a function for this. Okay, there's no problem. This is a name, so let's convert this to a name. Yes, now let's connect these. Let's get, because we're going to have different types of tags, we're gonna have different tags. Return node will be an actor. Actor object reference. Let's just connect this here. Actor class camera. Input and yeah, so now if we call this here, this function, let's put this here. Set view to custom camera. And now let's, so actor connects here. Tag, let's set a tag here to this camera. Gameplay, actually this will be tag game type 2. And then let's let me just put some music here. There's no more music. Okay, oh no, not again. Okay, wait. No copyright songs. Playlists. Let's go to something like geometry. No, top 5 biggest drum bass songs. Yeah, let's hear it. Okay, not again. Okay. Game type 2. Wait, actually this should be like something. Game view. Actor class. This should be a what? Actor class. This should be a like, what am I doing? Okay, camera. Okay. The timer ended. And this I should make this like, wait. When the timer ends, it should change the camera view. Nice. Nice, it feels great. Okay, okay. Nice. So now, when we change the camera view, we're gonna need to do something. Set view to custom camera, change. And we gotta do something which is gotta do something which is we want to show the mouse cursor, and also we want to, but this is only when we change this set view to custom camera. So actually we can create here a custom event and just say game mouse set game set game set mouse aspects, set mouse set mouse set cursor type, I don't know, something like that. Set cursor type, and then we can just this, we're gonna cast to game mode again, and if it's possible to cast, and we want to get the game mode, then if this is possible, we have a method here in game mode. You have a method here, interaction pause menu, interaction game resources part, interaction game. So we wanna set set the interaction game. Then we gotta have a boolean input, which should be game type is game active. No, B is game part boolean. And now if this is true, so branch.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by
We
thinking
first
about
wanna cast
Meet
to
Base
this,
44,
and
a
then if
complete
this is
AI
true,
creation platform.
wanna get the branch.
Describe what you want
This game part, true, connect to
and watch
this.
it take shape.
If it is the game part, we want to set interaction game, and then
You can plan,
let's
customize,
just
and
make
expand
something here.
in any direction. From
If it
tools
isn't-
built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade
On
systems.
false, we
Everything
want
is built in
to
and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
just like this. Yeah, it looks good.
Falling behind your competition? Use SEMrush's Traffic and Market Toolkit to track their strategy, benchmark AI traffic sources, and get actionable audience data. Explore all SEMrush toolkits and get what you need to grow.
So whenever we do this, set view to custom camera, we wanna call that set cursor type, and we wanna set is game part to true. And when we do this default camera, we want to set cursor type to is game part false, so it looks good. I'm just going to finish this and then I'll end the live stream. I'll finish the timer and also so then we're setting the timer. Comes time downwards, so it removes from parent, but then we wanna add to viewport again.
Crie o seu
So
próprio site facilmente com o criador de sites IA da
this shouldn't
Hostinger.
be
Basta
so.
escrever o que precisa na janela de instruções e deixar que a IA crie um site exclusivo para si. Desde cores e imagens a
Let's
tipos de
remove
letra e
this from
texto.
first
Se
person and
explicar,
let's
a
go
IA
to
constrói-o.
maybe first
Guarde o
person
que
game mode,
gosta, elimine o que não gosta. Personalize tudo com o editor
and
simples e
let's
drag and drop.
just
Carregue
fix
em
it
publicar
now.
quando quiser lançar o seu novo site e prepare-se para ser descoberto no Google. Deixe que o seu seja o próximo. Fique online facilmente com apoio ao cliente ao vivo 24/7 e uma garantia de reembolso de 30 dias. Comece a usar o criador de sites IA da Hostinger.
We don't
com
need
os
to cast
mesmos.
now.
Hostinger. 3, 2,
We just need to
online.
get this widget timer. Now we also want to make this a change game type. Change game type. based. Wait, changes between resources and game parts. And now we gotta have here a time. We also need here a listener, so we want to bind here, bind event to timer, so timer ended, and then on timer ended we want to change game type. Custom event on timer ended. On timer ended, I want to change game type. And whenever we whenever we change this game type, nice, well organized. And now change game type. So when we change the game type, we want to grow by some seconds, but it depends. So we gotta have a custom event that decides if we, so let's create here a custom event. Set timer, set round time.
You said that you've been lonely, makes you cold as ice.
Set round time.
Hard to get to know me, but better than the lies. No way I'd let you say.
And we have to have a variable here, which will be the round. Round num, and this will be an integer. And whenever we change the camera in the BP first person character, whenever we go to interpolate game type set view to default camera, whenever we do this, we want to cast to game mode. BP first person game mode, convert to pure cast, and here let's get this game mode. then let's add a branch here. If you can cast, then we want to increase the round. Get num plus plus, so you increment and then set it.
You said that you've been searching, silencing my mind. Trying to be patient, but running out of time. No way I'd let you say goodbye. No way I'd let you say goodbye. You said there ain't no meaning, I just wanna understand.
Should be good like this.
Teardrops when I hold your hand. No way I'd let you say goodbye.
Let's actually bubble this so you have comments here. I like to do this only on the BP first person character, just so we can see the character, the player methods. These are the default ones, we just keep them as a black comment so you can see better. You can close these. Then so let's check this. So this sets view to custom camera, and then if we can cast to BP first person game mode, we just set the rounds num plus plus, so one more round, and then is replicated, so
Yeah, I'm an AI,
then
but I'm
in
here to
BP
talk
first person
apps.
game mode,
Real apps you can build in minutes with Base
set
44.
round
This finance
time.
app solves your business headaches, tracking invoices, managing clients, keeping payments in check, all in one place. Go to Base 44
Whenever you
and
change
write
the
your
game
prompt,
type,
what your app should do, how it should look, and the problems it should solve.
Change game
Base
type.
starts generating your app right in front of you. Invoice list, client profiles, payment tracking. It's like watching a team of developers, designers, and a business coach bring your idea to life. Now let's make it even better by adding features that fit exactly how you work. I'll add scan receipts, digitize them, and add your expenses. Now I can snap a photo and it's logged instantly, no more manual expense entry. Finally, let's add an expenses prediction dashboard that forecasts monthly and yearly costs. Now you've got an app tailored to your business needs,
Function.
built around the way you work.
Need another
Start
function
with
here.
your idea. Base 44 does the rest.
Set round time. Let's create a function. Set round time.
E agora vamos receber a nossa grande estrela, a Lara. Lara?
Torna-te a estrela do casino. Beta.
Okay. Set round time. We did not compile it. Set round time, and then we want to set this so if round Actually, we need to do something. Let's go here to the B first person character. And we wanna make this a custom event. Increase round num. And then we're gonna copy this. Then we just connect it here. Increases number of rounds by 1. Actually increments number of rounds. Let's just delete this. Increments number of rounds. Nice. And now boom, boom, boom. Now if here random branch random plus plus set random set round num. Okay. And then increase round num branch plus plus set round num. So now so whenever we change this, we increase it, and the first one is a increase round num. So the first one, so this is where in the game part whenever round num is not even, it's uneven. So for that, if we go to VP first person game mode, and if we go here round num, if we get this, and if we modulo that by 2, if it's equal to 1, then it means we need here a growth factor round time growth factor, and this will be a float. No, actually an integer. No, a float, and it will start by this is an algorithm right now. And so time growth factor, this will start at dot. So if we start by 1 minute, the next round should be 1 minute and 15. So like 25. Okay, time growth factor, and also you have like
Got a great business idea?
Like,
Give it a domain name from GoDaddy. Every order comes with our effortless AI experience, GoDaddy Arrow.
This should be
which will
like
generate a logo, landing page,
game
more for you
part
in just a few clicks.
time.
With our award-winning
game part
support, it couldn't be easier to
time.
start an online business with us, which is why we're trusted by more than 20 million
Game part
customers.
time, and also we
Unlock
want
your
one
online potential
that
today
is
with GoDaddy.
resources part time, and it should be something like an underscore here because we want to separate it, and then we want to get here the game part time, and this will add with the game part time multiplied by the time growth factor. Yes, because this means that if game part time is 1 minute, so 60 seconds, we'll multiply it by the growth factor, which is .25, and it'll give us 15. So we'll add them and we get 75 seconds for the next round. So then we want to set this game part time like here. Because this is the part time, because this is the game part time, because the round is uneven. But if it's even, I'm gonna go to the resources part time and add time growth factor. This should be like game resources time growth factor. Then we duplicate this and we set these as resources time growth factor, and we're gonna get this factor, and then we're gonna multiply this by that, get these, add that, and then we set the resources part time as this, and then we just retrieve return node. Where is the return node? Add return node. Then we add the output, which will be time in seconds. Then we call this function set round time, and then we just connect it here. Go to set round time, and we connect this game part time. and we want to round these numbers, so round nearest integer, and let's also round this. Nice, it looks good, and it also forms a Plants vs Zombies structure. If you look at this,
in a few clicks,
this is the
Grammarly's
plant,
generative
but
AI
okay.
drafts professional,
So
relevant
then,
replies that sound like you.
yeah, this looks good.
Download it for free at
If we go on
Grammarly.com.
here, set time. Wait, let me just check here for.
Work today is broken. We're all working in too many disconnected
Okay.
apps, and it's killing team
And
productivity.
then let's see.
But
So
for the first time,
whenever
there's a
this is
platform
called,
that
we change
fixes
the
it by
game type.
combining everything you
And
need.
okay.
Projects,
Let's
tasks,
see.
and knowledge in one place. It's all powered by the world's most complete
Oh,
work
and we
AI,
forgot to
so
set
you
the
can find
default
answers
values.
from anywhere and get work done faster.
Change game type. So on event
the
begin play,
everything
I
app
also
for
want to. I also. Because this is on 0. Game time growth factor 25. This should be something like .05. And now resources part time should be like 40 seconds, or start with 30s. Actually, it should decrease. But okay, resources part time. 30 seconds. Then game part time 1 minute. Resources time growth. Resources time growth. Something like this. I think it should be good like this. Where's the timer? Timer. I also need to do something after. But event begin play. Bind event to timer ended. Oh, of course. Okay. Event begin play. We need to call change. So on here. Change game type. It should be good like this. So you collect resources in this time. You collect your resources here. I'll have to add your resources to my inventory. And then it should change the camera view and count again the timer. Okay, let me just check something. On timer ended, change game type. Change game type, set round type. Okay. Set round time. timer ended, change game type. Set round time. Set round time. The next round time, and then add to viewport again.
Hey, so this is a little awkward. Things haven't really been working out as well between us, and I think it's time for both of us to kind of just move forward.
Oh, I should delay. These should have a delay here. Like 2 seconds. And this is well optimized also. This is low poly. Oh nice, so it is counting the time now. Well, then it should be like 5 seconds, but let's just wait to see what happens. Eight, 7. And then it goes again. And then I have more time. And because I'm multiplying it by 0.05, it's the same as dividing by 20. And if I divide 30 by 20, I get 3/2, which is 1.5. So every time this only goes 1.5 seconds. You have one more 1.5 seconds, so I think it should be a little bit more. So this should be something like 5 seconds. Actually, like 3 seconds. And these resources time growth factor should be
On the YouTube Music app, you can play your favorite songs in the background while you
10.
clean up all
So
that
you
mess
get 3
in the
seconds.
folder. Try 1 month free of charge.
wasn't even looking. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, that's, I think that's good. What we did today, what I did today, because you boys are just watching and doing nothing. Yeah, I don't have anyone watching. What am I saying? So yeah, that's it for today. I think I can make a good system for a round system, a good round system, and later I'll make the zombie models and the grid system, so you can place the actors, and then just the rock system for, and the item system, so you can grab items and then place them here. And I also want to implement some more things. I don't know if I'll have the time before the submission of the game jam, because you have to submit it till November 31st, and I think that I'll have a finished game, but not what I would want to submit. But there's no problem, because then I'll just I'll publish this game on itch.io, probably for free, so you guys can play this, or maybe like, yeah, for free. I really do like this art. I think it fits the theme. As you can see, the water, the land here, the barricades, like smooth but low poly. I like this style. I don't know if you guys like it or not, but I really do like it, because it keeps the game clean. I don't know if it's just me. Okay, bye bye. Hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because my game and also search for my game, which is Stuck in the Backrooms, my main game, Stuck in the Backrooms on Steam, which will be available probably in 2026. And yeah,